And so, it's really key then to try to understand, well, what makes integrated planning integrated? And it is really, how do you collaborate across the institution and engage as many stakeholders as you can, both on campus and off campus? And then how do you coordinate and align your internal processes? Are you taking your student outcome assessment data and program review data of your academic and administrative areas, using that to inform your priorities that you've set, and also then set priorities based on that evidence? How do you allocate your resources? It's not just money. There's 4 areas that typically talk about with respect to integrated planning. It's finance, certainly, but it's also HR, facilities, and IT. Those 4 areas serve as sort of the foundational areas of support for campus that you need to align to have a plan, that a strategic plan, move to the operational phase and be effective. So those are things that are really, really important to think about. And then how do you know you're being successful? How are you evaluating it? And then how are you using that data of evaluation to, again, inform your goals and objectives and align resources? That's the flywheel activity there, as Collins talked about flywheel. But really, that's what integrated planning is. And you have to have evidence for it. It's not just enough to say you do it. You actually have to show the evidence for those activities. Do you have evidence of committee meetings and committee minutes and reports that you generate, that you are having resource conversations in light of data regarding student learning and institutional operations? And is that informing your planning process as you move ahead? Are your faculty appropriately credentialed? And so, every one of the every one of the accreditation bodies have standards and policies around setting credentialing for people who teach your programs, deliver your programs. The same thing regarding your staff. And are they appropriately qualified and with the experience to be able to have students have a great experience on campus and carry forward your mission as an institution? So there are some groups that think, some institutions think they're doing integrated planning. And you know what? They may be in some pockets of the institution, but the key is it systemic throughout the institution? Not just a department here or a center or institute there. Is it systemic throughout the institution? And that's really the standard now. This is a customary organizational practice in higher education, is integrated planning. So it's not something special you're being asked to do. It's something that you're trying to do to be more effective, to help be good stewards of resources, of course, towards student success.